Hello everyone, Jane Borges here from Zen Within Me Homes. Okay, so I'm giving you a pool update. All right, so we are still waiting for the electrician to come. So in the meantime, we figured it's been about a month, and when we got the pavers done, which you can go back and see the video for how they did the pavers and all of that, and they put the sand in between the pavers and they have to let it sit, and they tell you can't do the sealant until about like 30 days because you want everything here to like sit and be sturdy and settle and all of that. So okay, fine, instead of having somebody do it and we pay them, we figured we'll just do it ourselves. It costs about 80 bucks, and I'm going to show you exactly what we bought. So we bought 2 of these from Lowe's, haven't used them yet, okay, and we bought 1 bag of sand. Show you this Sunnyland. Okay, now this bag of sand was only like $4, I think, but it tells you here, you know, it says paver sand. So this whole bag, we bought 1 bag, is basically, and you see, I just want to show you, there's some left in the bag. We didn't even use the whole bag, and it's going to this entire deck. Let me go over here. It's a mess, guys. But this entire deck for the whole bag, like this is the last of what I have to do is right here, and I left it like this so I could just show you guys. Now there's tons of videos on YouTube if you want to go and try and seal the pavers yourself. It's really easy. There's different methods. Me and my husband figured, well, it's our house, it's just sealing the pavers, it's not like you could really mess it up, you know. So we would rather save the money from paying someone to do it and do it ourselves. So we started over here and then worked our way down over there around the pool. So I put the sand in the pavers, and then he was doing like a sweep method to get rid of the excess. I actually wet the sand in between because when the guys were doing the pavers, they actually were using the sand as it was wet, because then it was like getting in between here and staying more because it was wet. And I noticed when we first started, and in the bag, the sand is already a little moist. It's like a sandcastle, you know, you want it to be somewhat wet so it'll stick, you know, when you're doing it. So I'm using my hands. It's fine, you know, I don't care. Instead of, you know, applying it with the broom and scattering around, because then the bristles get in and then it's like you got to go do it again. So I'm actually just putting it in like this. I wanted to show you. I'm doing this. This is what I'm doing. You know, hang on me. I'm just doing this and then this. I'm just going to brush it up this way. So you can see it's still a little moist, which is what you want. Once it gets very, very dry, then it's like an hourglass sand. It just goes right through the cracks, and you're going to have to wet it. So this is our method. I don't feel there's a completely right or wrong way. It's just people's preference. The whole point is to just get the sand in between the lines and then wipe off the excess sand, because you don't want that on the pavers. And then, you know, you have to let it sit for at least 2 hours, I believe. Some say overnight, and then you just go and you can use a brush, whatever you prefer. This is also a method we saw from the YouTube videos more people using. So we bought this. I believe this was like 16 bucks. And then we bought these. So, you know, you just basically put that. And this one says natural look, invisible, because we don't want the tiles or the pavers rather to be slippery. And then it says on here, you know, won't yellow or peel, all that good stuff. And it's invisible. We do want it invisible. So yeah, just put that in here, and then you just spray it on the tiles. You don't need to spread it after that. Just spray it on the tiles, or the pavers rather, and then just, you know, let it sit until it's dry. Now, we're in Florida, it's like 85, 90 every day now. This is almost May, so you don't need to let it sit overnight. You just let it sit for a few hours, and then it's dry, and you're good to go. But, yeah, so I just wanted to share this with you guys, that we're doing this ourselves, saving some money. The supplies only cost 80 bucks, so if you're handy and you don't mind giving it a shot and you want to save some money, I highly recommend you do this yourself. It's a simple project and it's just much cheaper if you do it yourself. All right, make sure you subscribe, and if you already are, thank you, peace and love. I will see you in the next video. Okay, so I just wanted to do a follow-up video. The pavers are a little dirty right now because, as you can see, they are in the process of putting up the cage. I've been really busy, so I didn't get to do this right after we did the pavers. So I just wanted to let you guys know it rained not too long after we had put the first sealant down. So we had to end up doing another coat, and it worked out to be better because then it just sealed everything more. So if, like I said, you're looking to do this project on your own at home, I recommend doing 2 coats of sealant. Okay, so do the first one, let it dry, and then do a second coat, because then it just makes sure that the sand stays in place in between, you know, and keeps your stuff looking good, staying sealed, so that the roots don't come through, ants don't get through, and like mold and mildew and all that, and it actually just makes the color pop a little bit more. All right, that's it.